All right.
Okay.
What is your full name?
Gary C. Emery.
When were you born?
December 23, 1931.
Oh wow. Where were you born?
Boise, Idaho.
What are your mother and father and siblings' names?
My father was Carl, and my mother was Opal Marie.
Oh, that's pretty. Tell me something about your mother and father.
They were, I do not know anything about my mother and father because my parents were divorced when I was very small, and my mother died when I was 8. And so my aunt and uncle in Illinois raised me.
And I have a daughter, right? You have a cousin?
I have a half sister and 2 half brothers.
Okay. Has your family always lived in Boise, Idaho? Or if not, where was your family originally from?
My grandfather was from Missouri,
Okay.
and they went on the supposedly wagon train west.
Oh, that's cool. Do we have any notable people in our family?
No.
No. What was life like when you were a child?
Very simple. Of course, I was born during the Depression, and no one had anything, but you didn't think about it because no one had anything.
Right. What are some of your fondest childhood memories?
Oh, probably growing up and all of the relatives getting together, which was very, very seldom, but you made a pretty big event around it whenever you did.
A big family reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what segregation was like?
I was not raised in segregation because
Okay.
the town that I was raised in had no blacks and had no Orientals.
Right. Did anyone in our family participate in the civil rights movement or protest against the civil rights movement?
Not that I know of.
That you know. How did you and Grandma meet, and what was it about them that you loved?
We met at the doctor's office, and I was having some surgery, and she was the doctor's nurse. And so I asked her out, and she said yes. And from there on, it was lovey-dovey.
How old were y'all?
I was about 22, and your grandma was about 21.
Tell me about my mother when she was young. Was she bad?
No, she was a good little child. She was rather reclusive, and she just more or less kept to herself. And she was a wanted child because she was born about the time that your Aunt Teresa was going to school. So there's about 5.5 years difference between their ages.
Yeah. Did you like my dad when you met him?
No, I didn't. I didn't like
Any of them?
Any of them
Yeah.
when I first met him. But he was a swell guy.
Yeah. What do's and don'ts would you give concerning love and relationships?
Be loyal and do your best.
What advice would you give me concerning life?
The same thing.
Same thing. Loyal and try. Alright.